Flipper Flix. It's not an episode about the Lion King.
Not at all.
It's about a Disney movie. But we're going to talk about it anyway. And I am Sam.
I think I'm next. I'm Tim.
You are Tim.
Do I have to do like... I don't think I can do it.
And I'm Mad Dog.
I hope I didn't rupture people's eardrums over that.
Only like 7 of them. Like, my mom's going to call
on
me.
my end. I think you're okay.
Okay.
My mom's going to call us and be like, so I can't hear now. And I'll be like, can you not hear me on the phone?
I thought it was beautiful singing.
It was magnificent. I don't know if it was Blow the Man Down level, but
true.
There was no sea shanty.
Well, that's just the genre of the song. It's different. All right, so what movie are we reviewing since it's not The Lion King?
We are reviewing Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
Ooh, I don't know
like
why. Is it spooky?
There's an air of mystery.
True.
Because in the original Aladdin, he's a street rat, and now he knows the King of Thieves.
Yeah, and they make it clear in this movie that he doesn't know who his dad is, so there's your mystery.
Yeah, see? He doesn't know anything about his past. He hates his past.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Some people do that. It's a Disney film. It's to be expected.
That is true.
Yeah.
We got straight to video for this topic this week, and we got Aladdin and the King of Thieves, which the synopsis is, join the festivities as Aladdin and Jasmine plan their wedding with their help of their good pal Genie. But the legendary 40 Thieves are determined to spoil the festivities.
Dun,
now,
dun, dun.
Now, I just want to comment. They got festivities twice
Mm-hmm.
in 2 sentences.
That sounds like my type of summary.
Yeah, like, when I'm trying to type something, like, for synopsis that would go live to the public, I think I would have tried to change the word, maybe. But, like, if you use wedding twice, I wouldn't have noticed, but it's festivities.
Somebody forgot their thesaurus that day.
Yeah, that's what Google is for, but it's all good.
This was before Google.
They didn't have Google back then.
Yeah.
Well, they could have changed it when Disney Plus came around.
Ah.
Yeah, it came out in 1996.
Okay.
This is the 3rd one. So, fun little facts. Tim didn't realize that
Who knew?
Tim skipped the 2nd one without knowing.
Yeah, one, right?
I
Have you
never
seen
know.
it?
I always saw the first one
Okay.
on repeat, but never knew there was a 2nd and a 3rd.
Also, let's just talk about the fact that they're not getting married till the 3rd movie. Like, damn.
Right.
Okay,
What?
since you guys haven't seen the 2nd one,
Are
it's
these
called
based over like a week? Like each movie
Yeah.
is like a couple days?
Yeah, there's not much time difference between them, it seems.
Yeah, doesn't seem like it. It's an active life.
Like, the biggest part that you get out of the Return of Jafar is that Iago is not a villain.
Okay.
He
Yeah.
buddies up with them. That happens in the 2nd one. His Jafar returns. I forget what happens, but he blows up and disappears again.
Well,
Oh,
Iago wasn't really...
spoiler.
I know. Oh, spoilers!
Oops.
So we're going to talk in depth on the King of Thieves. And I guess
Thieves.
touch on the other ones too, because it's a sequel.
Well, I was just going to say that Iago was never really like a super serial villain. Like, he was just kind of
Comic
like...
Yeah.
relief villain.
Yeah, like the
Yeah.
the bumbling sidekick villain. So it's not that
What's-
bad that he ends up on
What's
that
his
side.
name? Flip Flap or whatever from
Yeah!
Dreamland? Flip?
Flip.
That's what he was. He's a flip.
He's a flip? I thought he was talking about the bird, which is Flap.
That's Flap.
But this is Aladdin and the King of Thieves. I always just refer to it as the King of Thieves.
I think that Adam's getting a sponsorship based on how many times he says it, because it's already
Right?
like 3.
Yeah,
So
Disney's
if
paying
you don't
me
know what movie we're
side
talking
hustle.
about, y'all ain't paying
side
attention.
hustle. This is like my side hustle.
Side hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
Your left
side hustle
side
has a side hustle.
yeah, exactly. Yours doesn't? I assumed you were being sponsored by some sort of car person.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
See, I just picked up my car for its maintenance that I was doing, so
And he has a Ford Focus.
that's not the one I did it to. It was the Camaro, but yes.
Tim has a Camaro.
Yeah.
So
Sponsorship!
Get at them. Sponsorship.
I still have that car.
But Where's
For
Chevy
now.
when you need them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, all our commercials down here like to say Chevy instead of Chevy.
Really?
Hispanic language, like
Interesting.
Spanish language pronounces it Chevy.
Yeah, but you could also look at Chevy Chase.
Yeah, that's true.
Spelled the same way.
But yeah, it's the Spanish speaking commercials. It's pretty funny.
Interesting.
Location
Well, that's funny.
based.
Oh yeah, we'll get through that. The whole rabbit hole. So
Yeah.
I was about to go off on a tangent about this words and how you shorten a word, but it still sounds like that. Yeah, we're not gonna get into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's what you follow us on Twitter for. That kind of content.
And Instagram.
Yeah.
You see, yeah, lots of randomness. And you'll be able to find out what movies we're watching each week.
Yeah, that's exciting. We release episodes on Thursdays.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Around 1 p.m. Eastern Time.
Mm-hmm.
You can figure that out. I don't know where you live.
Yeah.
I'm not Liam Neeson.
All right, so can we talk about the songs in this movie first?
Well, which ones do you want to start with? There are 5 original songs with 1 reprise.
Okay,
Yeah,
well...
they're not as good as the first.
Yeah,
I will fight somebody. One of them.
I knew
One
where
of them
Sam
is
was
a
going,
stay
so I just threw it in
away
there.
from Are You In and Out or Out. That is, I don't know. The originals are. I like the soundtrack, the original soundtrack from Aladdin more than The Lion King, which is an unpopular opinion.
Get out! The door is that way. I don't even know how to gather my thoughts after that
I'm
statement.
not saying the King of Thieves, Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
No, I know.
His soundtrack is better than the Lion King's. I'm saying that Aladdin's is.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, you're saying the original, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
But
One jump.
Where'd we get to the Lion King? Well, I guess Sam started off with
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Lion King is
Yeah.
the end-all be-all of Disney movies.
It is
Fight
considered.
me.
Whoa!
I was Team Aladdin.
Ain't you heard of Beauty and the Beast?
Oh, I do
my
love me some Beauty and the
gosh.
Beast, but Lion King's better. Sorry.
I'll take Aladdin. I'll take the Street Rat.
Ugh. Well, that's just a terrible pick. Anywho, I was
Take
trying
a
to
laugh.
talk about the songs. This is why we don't do Disney movies. Because hot takes across the pond.
This is our first Disney film. Well,
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah.
We'll work all this out as we see more. But the first horrible song, since that's what we're going to talk about first, was...
There's a party here in Agrabah.
No, that one was aight. I mean, it didn't really go anywhere, but the genie was having fun with it, so I didn't mind that one.
I'm 90% sure they just let Robin Williams go wild.
In this film, for sure.
Except they didn't because there's a whole contract issue.
Oh.
Yeah, so real quick, he wasn't in the second one. Robin Williams?
Oh. Was the genie just not there?
I was
somebody
surprised he
voiced
was
him?
in the third one.
Dan Castellano, the guy who does Homer Simpson's voice, was Genie.
Oh.
Okay.
And he came and he did all the lines already for Genie and the King of Thieves, but Robin Williams, that's actually a breach of contract due to the fact there has to be 30 years between, it's some crazy amount of years before they can use his likeness in Aladdin. Yeah. So Robin Williams came back after he got an apology from one of the producers.
Oh, man.
So... Well, he came back, and I still think he just went wild with all the lines.
I'm pretty sure it felt like to me that he wrote most of his lines, or just kind of just said stuff.
Yeah.
There's one scene in particular. They just said, "You do this whole scene." When Aladdin is out trying to find his dad, Jasmine's being like, "Oh, I miss Aladdin. It's been 13 minutes."
And he's doing the wedding planning scene.
Yeah. And he did that all ad lib.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Go ahead. Talk about the songs, because
Yeah, so are you talking about Out of Thin Air?
Yes! That's the worst song I've ever heard in my life.
The worst song in your life.
The worst song in my life.
I don't agree, but...
The worst song I've ever heard in a Disney film. How's that?
Okay.
Are you going to defend it?
No, that was my least favorite one.
It doesn't it makes sense, but it's so dumb. I just can't handle it. So everybody go look up the song if you haven't watched the movie, because it's going to make you want to tear your eardrum
and then
out.
realize Are You In or Out is an amazing song.
Well, yes, I did have that noted, but I love Jerry Orbach.
Stealing my
because
thunder.
he's Lumiere.
Lumiere, yes.
Lumiere, and he's in a lot of Disney
Lumiere.
films and sings, and he just has a
Mhm.
great voice. So like, in or out is untouchable. But those
Yeah.
were all the notes I had on the songs.
Really? And
Just the
welcome to
horrible
the
and the great
40
one.
Thieves.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
That's a good one. And then Father and Son's all right, but I would have to say it goes, are you in or out? Welcome to the 40 Thieves. There's a party here in Agrabah. Father and Son. And that's it. There's only 4.
Yeah, there's not 5 original songs. Wait, what was Father and Son? Did I just
It's
miss
the
a scene?
song. It's the song where Genie is singing and like dressing
Yeah,
Cassim.
to both of them.
Yeah.
How does it go?
I don't remember, but it's still better than Out of Thin Air. Tim?
I can't remember like how it went, but I can picture the scenes and stuff.
Okay, so it's forgettable.
Yeah. I can picture. I
That
just
was
can't.
that was for me the entire singing aspect of the movie.
Whatever.
That's because you didn't
'Cause,
see
like-
this when you were young.
It was all just forced to me. I don't know. Like it's like you take a good movie, right, and you do the sequel thing, and like you force it too much. But I
You
don't
had a bunch of extra singing that is not needed.
yeah.
And you give them derpy eyes. They're
Which one? Who had derpy eyes?
Jasmine and Aladdin.
Okay, Aladdin's nose
Yeah.
was just different because
Like-
like he was originally modeled
Well, he
after
had
Tom
plastic surgery
Cruise.
before the wedding.
Ah.
It happened in the sequel, something there.
Yeah, something along. We probably broke it, and
And I think Jasmine was modeled after Jennifer Grey.
Maybe.
I don't know who that is.
Dirty Dancing, yo.
I've never seen it.
What?
Well, if we get
Do
classes
I
again.
do I come off as a person that watches dancing movies?
I brought a
That's
watermelon.
true. That is true. It's a classic, though. Anywho, we digress.
So,
But
is that all you had on the songs?
that's all I had on the songs, but you didn't let me finish my derpy eye content.
Oh.
That was really the only thing that I noticed animation-wise that wasn't, like, snuffed up. A lot of the sequels, the animation is
It's just
really bad, but this one I didn't
Mhm.
notice it. So if it was bad, it
you should
wasn't
see
that bad.
Return of Jafar.
Was that one
Right.
horrible? Maybe they upped their budget after
Yeah,
that one.
so Return of Jafar was a big old mess. This one was a very large success for like movies.
Yeah.
Which I should also note that the ratings for this, it was given a critics rating of 33%.
Can critics rate straight-to-video movies?
I don't know, there were only 12 reviews
That
by
doesn't
critics.
seem right.
Right. Audience on Rotten Tomatoes was 50%, and then Google was 90.
Oh, damn.
Google always with the friendly rating there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Sam, I really want to bring up this because I
Uh-oh.
want to know Tim's opinion.
Mhm.
What did you think of Genie's version of Tinkerbell, Tim?
Yeah, but didn't he do that in the first one too?
Yeah, but he did a lot more of his own figure in this one.
Why am I not picturing it? I'm picturing a lot of Genie stuff right now.
Yeah,
He
that's
did a
because
lot of stuff, but
I do
can't
wanna-
picture the.
if I had days of time to prepare for this, I would have written down every single
Oh yeah.
thing, and like it's ridiculously long in this one.
All of his impressions, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like one person after another, like Bing Crosby and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, but and he's like Rocky Balboa. I think he's Rocky.
Well, that's what cracks me up because he does all this pop culture stuff and whatnot, and
Mhm.
like he brings up all this technology and all this stuff, and I'm sitting here thinking they're not like at all alarmed at what he's doing.
Nope.
they
Well-
just kind of roll with it like they know what's going. Like when the father and son song, they're playing basketball. He's talking about playing basketball. They
Yeah.
don't know what basketball is. What?
That's true.
Well, they've always
was
kind
like,
of
what
just
is going
ignored his
on here?
antics. In the first one, he came
But-
back dressed as Goofy after he went to
Yeah.
Walt Disney World.
Oh, that's true.
So
Yeah, but it was
Well, he
like
did.
it was more tame then. because
turned up
Yeah.
to 1,000. in
It
this
was a
movie.
lot in this one. Yeah.
I was like, I think that they were just like, how can we make this movie a big hit? Everybody loves the Genie.
Let's
Genie, you go, boy.
do whatever you want.
F some
Like
shit
I
up.
said, it's like when the Minions had their own movie made. It was just forced, Like not that it was a bad movie, but it's
Sam
kinda
did
the
not
same
like
situation.
Minions, so she would say it was a bad movie.
Mhm.
Well, there you go. Point proven.
I thought it was alright, but we digress. We're talking about Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
Yes, and we're talking
Alright.
about Genie turning into Tinkerbell, which scarred me for life because he was like half
I gotta look this
Tinkerbell, half
look
man. It was
I
really,
gotta look this up. Okay.
really,
Oh my
really,
goodness.
really scary. What did you think of that, Adam?
Oh, it was a little frightening.
Yeah, okay.
I'm surprised I was able to continue to watch. But you know what was a little more scarring was Bachelor Party Genie.
Oh, yes!
They made him a lot of well-endowed women throughout the film.
Yeah, well, I think he kind of looked like Jessica Rabbit, or maybe that
No,
was
he
a
didn't
different
kind of
scene.
look like Jessica Rabbit. He was Jessica Rabbit in
He
the
was
scene.
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah.
Yeah, but then I
And-
think they bring her up again when he's like doing the Minnie Mouse stuff for Jasmine and like.
No, it was only that time.
Okay.
So he did like Minnie Mouse, he did Snow White, Cinderella,
Yeah, and I thought he did Jessica Rabbit.
and he
again.
did Jessica
Okay.
Rabbit at the end.
Okay.
Now she was just a well-endowed woman. He was.
Well, let's talk about my favorite genie moment.
You could pick one?
Yes, I can. Because I had to pause it and laugh for like 2 minutes straight.
Oh, this one, yeah, we were both dying at this.
So they're like, it's when the first wedding happens.
Because there were 3.
And he's like being an announcer, right? And he's like talking about how great it is. And he goes, it's a Kodiak moment. And then he turns into a bear and he's like, rah!
Yeah.
It was so good.
We had to like legitimately pause and
Oh,
stop ourselves
my
from laughing for a
word.
while.
That might be my favorite thing for a long time.
That one's pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like
don't
seriously, it just feels like he had a lot of quips and he would just throw them out there, and they were like, "Yeah, it's good. Let's
That's
animate
fine.
it."
We'll animate
it.
it.
Yeah, we
felt
got
like.
that. We got this. And there was just
Yeah.
a story built, or like they didn't actually include Genie in the story.
Mhm.
They had like small scenes with him, and they're like, "Okay, Robin, just add some stuff."
Do your thing. Well, yeah, because he doesn't even take him like with him when he goes to find his dad, so he's
Right.
clearly just like a side
He's too OP.
character.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was
that's
yeah,
true.
exactly. He was pure plot armor. So
Yeah. You didn't tell us they had a genie. Yeah, I would go ahead and guess that most people don't have a genie,
That is true.
and especially like
Yeah.
one that would like do all that stuff for you because
one that hangs around like that much, yeah.
yeah, mostly because nobody else in the history of genies has been freed.
True.
Sometimes if you
True.
go spoiler for the live action one, come back in a couple like in 30 seconds. Sometimes they get kids afterwards and get married and everything.
That's weird. I haven't seen that.
Did that
Oh.
happen?
Yes.
Lols.
I feel like that's just another genie thing, though. He just makes them. Like,
No,
Not
no,
real.
yeah, no. There's a whole love story in the
Oh, yeah, you're right.
live action one.
I forgot about that. Yeah, well, he's like a different. I don't know. It's a
Will
different.
Smith does his own genie.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
He doesn't try and just redo Robin Williams, which is respectable.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's good.
And he doesn't play Will Smith that much.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
still kind of does.
So let's jump.
Back to the King of Aladdin in the King of Thieves.
We
Cha-ching!
like to go on tangents on this one.
What I was gonna say was, so Aladdin has to prove himself against Lumiere. What was that guy's name?
Saluk.
Saluk. And did either you guys are gonna say no because
No.
because of how this whole episode has gone already. But did either of you think that the fight scene looked very reminiscent of the Lion King fight scene where there's lightning and
Yeah.
they're on a cliff?
I would say that, but there was less blood because there was a scene from that fight scene
Mm-hmm.
in a commercial, and mothers complained and got all the blood removed
Really?
from Aladdin.
From Aladdin? That doesn't change the
No, I
fact
know.
that they ripped off the whole sequence or a lot of the sequence.
Yeah.
You do know Disney has
But
done
can you
this.
rip off your own product? I mean,
I mean, they do it.
Have you Robin Hood's dance?
Yes,
Sleeping
I
Beauty?
know,
Oh my
I know.
gosh, yeah.
But I'm just saying that I was a little
You mean that
upset.
2 years difference is? Oh, so this is a straight to home, like straight to video movie.
So no.
They're gonna take as many shortcuts as
That's
possible.
true. That's true.
yeah.
Well, and it also kind of reminds, which is not a Disney film, The Road to El Dorado, where they are like they're singing. What the fuck is that song?
It's tough to
Yes,
be a god.
where it's like kind of trippy and like really colorful. That also kind of looked similar. So I think
Yeah.
that might have just been like animation of the age, but the fight scene was straight up from The Lion King. But
So I'm gonna hop back at the wedding, and they're like announcing like Thor.
yeah.
Oh, he asked the question like, what did he? Thor responded with something ridiculous.
Oh no, that's a quote I wrote down. Hold on.
Oh, sweet.
That's one of my favorite quotes. He says, I'm Thor. You're Thor? Well, it hurts.
Yes!
That was the one I laughed the most at. That was great.
So
Well,
good.
it hurts.
Oh, I just liked how ridiculous Thor looked.
I know, he was just this
well.
massive titan.
Well, and that whole scene where, like,
He's announcing people.
when he's announcing people and they have, like, Cleopatra and
Caesar? Isn't it
not
Mark Antony?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that's Sam's dream costume.
Yeah, one of these
Couple's
days.
costume. She wants to
One of
be
these days.
Cleo and Mark Antony, not Caesar.
Not Caesar. But I just loved how Caesar looked. He was, like, really ripped, and I just liked a lot of the animation because so when he was being like a pop culture reference, it was totally different, and it was great. I loved it.
And when Genie's fighting the King of the Thieves when they ruin the wedding,
yes,
one of my favorite quotes is he takes the elephant and he's just like, "Don't make me use the other end." I'm like, nice.
Fart gun, nice.
Fart gun.
Another one I liked of his. I can't remember it right now. Besides, like, picture it. But it's another ripoff of another Disney movie, and he pops out and he looks like that movie. I can't remember what it is right now. It's driving me nuts. But he says, "Oh no, I'm having an out of movie experience."
Yeah,
he was Pumbaa.
He was Pumbaa.
That's right. Yeah, he was Pumbaa. Yeah. Oh my god.
And you're like,
that was great.
I'm having an out of movie experience. Just now.
It's so fantastic.
Oh
my god.
So and then another Genie line is when he like surrounds Kasim.
Mm-hmm.
Like when Kasim finally goes back to Agrabah and goes to the Sultan's castle.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Genie just comes in as like all these military people. He just keeps coming in, and then like the SWAT force is just like aiming at him, and they're just like, "Don't attempt to move, or we'll shoot ourselves."
Yeah.
Which is very accurate.
Oh my god, it's so good.
Oh.
Genie's carrying the movie.
Well, Genie always carries all the movies.
That's true.
And the TV show.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if he's in the TV show.
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I have. It's been a while.
I actually have a couple quotes not from the Genie that I like.
I have one from Iago.
Okay.
But you go first.
This is towards the end when they're climbing up the vanishing aisle, and his dad, what's his name, Kasim?
Yes,
Kasim. He's like, it would be a lot easier without this, and he's referring to his solid gold cape.
Dude, that thing would weigh so much.
Shit, it would be easier.
I watched him do that. I'm like, hey, why is it like golden threaded? I guess because it still had like a cloth.
It's solid.
Yeah.
It was so it was like a golden threaded, which would still be heavy as hell.
Yeah, you should have checked that a while ago.
But... Yeah, but it would have been worth a lot.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's the other side of it.
And then the cheesy line where like, "I've already found my treasure."
Oh my god, yes, that was horrible.
Yeah, it's a kid's movie.
Classic Disney.
Yeah, classic.
But so when Saluk got turned into gold from the hand of Midas, his mustache didn't.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it stayed black.
Oh, nice.
And then when he fell over, it disappeared.
Oh.
It broke.
It just, disappeared. I don't know.
Wait, so what was your Iago quote?
Manual labor beats danger any day.
Yes. I did notice that one. I was like, truth.
Yeah, so Iago's going out with Aladdin and Apu to go. Abu. I said Apu. Wrong universe.
Technically, that's Disney now, though, so.
It was not at the time, though. Abu and Aladdin were on carpet with Iago. Mm-hmm. They're flying out to go to the 40 Thieves, and he wishes he had stayed back to do some manual labor. Iago wishes he didn't go with them.
Yeah, he was a contractor for the Genie.
Yeah, they all were so lazy looking.
So the lair.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the password for the lair?
Open Sesame?
Tyler, I rolled my eyes at it. I was like, oh, come on. I was like,
so I haven't heard of
something better than that.
Open Sesame has been around for a long time.
Well, technically they had two passwords. They tried Open Caraway, so there you go, Tim.
I thought that one should work. Wasn't it like Open Sesame?
Yeah, and it opens. Oh, great.
And then Moses just parts the Red Sea and they get in. Mm-hmm. But that layer was badass.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I would take that.
I would live there. Sam, would you live there over Mortal Engines area? You have a nice sea border that won't let any...
Yeah, that's true. How do people get in to get me? I like it. I'm moving there.
Use the most common password ever to exist.
Hey
Open
now,
Sesame.
I can probably reset it. There's got to be a button somewhere.
gotta be
I'll contact Jeannie and be like,
new
hey,
owner manual.
Yeah.
Show me where the password reset button is.
let me just use my one question on the Oracle and be like, how do I reset the password?
Wait. Maybe he did reset the password. The factory setting password is Open Sesame, and Kasim never fixed it. How about that?
Oh.
That could be.
Yeah.
And then I like how his family insignia stone was the way to get into his little doorway that showed the hand of Midas.
Mhm.
Yeah, I did notice that. Like, there's the little
Insignia.
lapel on his cape
Yeah.
was the hand of
Yeah.
Midas, which didn't
Yeah.
make any sense.
It's on
Yeah.
the knife too.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
Like, why wouldn't... I don't know.
So that made me
I
think
have questions about that.
So that made me think that Aladdin, his dad Kasim, was already in the 40 Thieves before he got married and knocked up Aladdin's mom.
Yeah.
Oh, I would. Yeah, I would believe that.
But it's a lifetime contract. Like as they
Yeah.
sing in "Welcome to the 40 Thieves."
Yeah.
In the movie Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
Oh my god.
Wait, which one are we watching?
It's Aladdin and the
We're
King of
watching
Thieves.
The Lion King.
Gotcha.
No.
Okay, good. Just make sure I was watching the right Lion movie.
Yeah.
I mean, Pumbaa does make an appearance. As
He
we know.
does. Oh man,
But they say, what do they sing? That it's a lifetime contract?
Yeah, they sing that it's a lifetime
Yeah.
contract to join. And when he was going back to go see Jasmine, I was like, is he allowed?
Oh, yeah.
It's a lifetime contract. So yeah.
I guess
I mean,
it's
I
not
feel
a
like
life.
you could still go do stuff, yeah, but
What'd you guys think of the 40 Thieves?
They were creepy.
They had some good rhythm though. Like they were able to sing
yeah.
a song
They could
together.
carry it, dude.
They could carry it too. And like that big dude. Hey,
Yeah.
ba-dunk.
I want to know if there was actually 40 of them, and if that's what the challenge was. If you're trying to get in, you replace the one that you
Yep.
defeat.
So
Oh.
the 40 Thieves is based off of something else.
I feel it sounded really familiar, and I thought it was
Forgot
probably
to write
based
it
on
down.
something, but
Actually, the 40 Thieves are originally referenced in Aladdin 1.
Oh, really?
Yes. In one of the songs.
maybe
It's
that's
just
where
like a
I'm getting it from.
little passing by phrase.
Oh.
But it doesn't really give you a hint that they're going to make the movie Aladdin and the King of Thieves from that.
Yeah, but they laid the groundwork.
Yeah, and the movie originally was supposed to be about one of these guys from the TV show
Mm-hmm.
that they were like, hey, so we're going to actually make you Aladdin's brother, and you're going to be the villain. He's a villain in the TV series.
Okay.
And they were going to make a big family debacle out of that. They couldn't contact him. They couldn't get the voice actor to pick up or something.
Weird.
So they're like, you know what?
It was the 90s, man.
It was the 90s. It's a little harder. They're like, you know what? We'll just do a different family member. We'll go with the dad.
Yeah, the dad. Yeah.
That's more.
And then,
What's the word I'm looking for? Crazy. That's more.
yeah.
More family drama with a movie.
Yeah, it is. Then a brother,
Yeah, everybody has problems with their brother.
yeah, look at, what?
Oh my. Well, I do have some beef with this movie, I'm going to be honest. Not much.
I'm going to push you.
Not much, but I do have some. Like when Salou
Saluk.
comes back
Yes.
and how it's utterly ridiculous that he's wrestling sharks. Like, couldn't he have just washed ashore?
No,
They
they had
would've
to
known
show
that he
how
was
much of a
back.
badass he was. That
Yeah.
was sweet as a child. You're like, he just destroyed that shark. Also, if you notice the shark's animation, they actually showed multiple rows of teeth.
Yeah.
Look at that animation style. They made sure to get that because they're like, if I don't get this Flipper Flix people are going to destroy me in 24 years.
I actually think it was that they were able to copy and paste the fight scene from The Lion King. So they're like, you know what? We're going to spend our hard-earned time on some shark teeth.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. But the fight scene wasn't perfectly
No.
because Aladdin falls off, not Saluk, which would be Scar in this case.
Anywho.
What do you think of his weapon?
The
His
claw?
claw?
Yeah.
The claw!
Also, who only uses one of those?
Yeah, I thought that was odd.
I
He
don't
could've
know. I
moved
didn't really
forward
have
more.
a problem with it.
I thought it was odd. I would have expected 2. Tiger claws.
Well, maybe 2
Yeah,
is too
but-
I
frightening.
kind of felt like
He
he
probably
felt.
lost one.
Yeah, that's doable.
You know, I wouldn't say he made me feel like Scar. I would have said he makes me feel more like Shere Khan.
Yeah.
He maybe.
Like a big old tiger rather than a lion.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I thought he looked a lot like the villain
Shredder.
from Mulan. Mulan, not Mulan.
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 It's about cows.
The villain from Mulan. That was
Shan Yu?
Yeah, Shan Yu. Didn't you think his face looked like that?
Yeah, but this
They,
was
like,
way
ripped
before.
that off. Copy and paste.
From which one? Mulan came out 5 years later.
All right, well they copy and pasted Mulan from him.
There you go.
Him from Mulan.
Yeah, except
whatever
they
the
probably
correct order of
didn't.
operations is. Except they did.
Nailed
because
it.
That's what he
No.
looks like.
Saluk has a lot better postures.
Well, no, I'm just saying in the face.
Okay, so they made an Asian guy look like an Asian guy.
No.
Good job.
No. Oh my God. Go watch Mulan and you'll be like, I see
No,
it.
I know what you're talking about. I'm just messing with you. Yeah, because you don't think about it, but it takes place in Asia.
Yeah.
And they have the like kung fu guy as one of the 40
He
thieves.
looked like someone too. No, you're not from Disney, but I swear they used that character somewhere else
They
too.
used a character from one of the Mickey Mouse shorts.
Was it him?
No,
Okay.
I don't actually know which one it is. It's the Mad Doctor.
Okay.
He's or Doctor XXX, Doctor Porno.
Yeah,
but-
what?
He's like from one of the black and white ones, and he bounces a lot. He tries to like take over Pluto or something.
And
They made a
Which-
character. One of the 40 Thieves looks like him. I think it's the zombie-looking one. There's one that looks like a zombie, in my
yeah,
opinion.
straight up.
And he could just float on
Sure.
ropes. Which the floating on ropes part reminded me of the Aladdin game for like the Sega Genesis.
I never played that.
hmm
I know you haven't. But that's what it was like because you used to have to climb the ropes, and the little dudes would just like playing their flutes.
You know what game I did play for the Sega Genesis? Although I played it on the NES? The Lion King. You're getting paid to
yeah.
advertise the King of Thieves. I'm getting paid to advertise the Lion King.
Yeah, but Aladdin and the King of Thieves was a sequel.
Wait, there was a King of Thieves video game? Is that what you're
No,
saying?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, damn, they really went hard
They
to
went-
paint.
They did actually go pretty hard on this. They spent $70 million on marketing.
Dang. Well, I can tell you that they definitely did that because I only ever saw the trailer to this movie, but I could straight up, when a scene from the trailer came out, I was like, oh, that was in the trailer, that was in the trailer, that was in the trailer. So I must have seen that trailer like 50 million times.
Yeah. They spent $70 million between two companies for marketing. McDonald's,
Sweet.
which was my favorite
So they like
restaurant as a child.
put it in the Happy Meal or something.
I think so. And then General Mills.
Ah, on cereal boxes.
Yup.
That makes sense.
But yeah, so they spent all their marketing in two places.
Dang. Where the kids would touch it. You got
Yep.
your Happy Meal toys and then
Your
your
cereal
cereal
boxes.
toys.
Yeah, because back in the 90s, you didn't have a phone to read when you're eating cereal.
Nah. Well, and you used to send in like.
Prove it.
Go ahead.
Prove it? Oh.
I had a cell phone in the 90s. It's called my Capri Sun. Did you guys take a cell phone
Tim?
out of your Capri Sun? No? Just
No, I
me?
use like fake little phone things or whatever.
Oh, yeah. And
Probably
you press a
sticks and
button.
stuff.
Oh. I had a toy cell phone
Yeah,
where you
no,
press
the
a
little
button.
one that made noises when you
yeah,
clicked
and
it.
it sang to you.
Looked like a Nokia.
Yeah.
I mean, the durability
pink
of a
Nokia.
Nokia
Yeah.
probably could have outlasted it.
That is true. But I do have some more beef, I must say.
You're a liar. And you're wrong.
Wow.
He must be
Wow.
sponsored. He's defending the crap out of that.
Aladdin and the King of Thieves is a gem.
I wouldn't say that, but
Hey, save that for then, children. We're not there yet. I'll let you duke it out then. So, my other beef was, who chooses to ride horses over the magic carpet?
right?
People afraid of heights?
That is
I
not
don't-
his
he-
response.
That was not his
though.
response.
He's straight up. I forget what he says, but he's
He
acting
didn't
like the
trust it.
horses is faster.
No,
or
he said he
something.
didn't trust it. He trusted the
Yeah,
horse
he
more.
doesn't trust it, and his
Oh,
dad and his dad's
whatever.
dad all used horses, and blah blah blah. And I would have been like, okay, you can have the horse. I'm gonna take the thing that doesn't require food or
Yeah,
anything else.
water
and
might
I can
keel over
fly.
on me.
Dude,
Yeah, like
when Magic Carpet in the first fight scene when the thieves first try and take over,
Mhm.
he gets trampled by an elephant.
Yeah.
Genie freaks out. Well, actually, this is probably a normal day for you.
Yeah. Oh my word. Yeah, because I thought he said something like, they trampled the carpet. That was uncalled for. Oh, this is probably a normal day.
Yes.
That's great. Man, the genie saving the day as usual. Saving the film.
always.
Did you get that when Kasim apparently took over the 40 Thieves, they like changed like their laws and everything?
Yeah, I kind of got a glimpse of that from Saluk's song
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, because
Or pre-song, I guess.
Yeah, they were talking about like he at one point says we don't hurt the innocent unless like we just don't hurt the innocent.
Right.
I'm sitting here like you just blew up the Sultan's castle
Right.
filled with a bunch of innocent people.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah. Plot holes.
Yes.
Plot holes in a straight to video Disney film.
Add that patty to the grill.
It's not a real patty. But I will say, I don't know how the King of Thieves got to where he was during that scene, because at one point he's like on the top of like one of the little bulbs of the, I don't know what that's called, of the roof.
Yeah.
Like, there probably is a fancy name.
Dirigible.
I will tell you, it's not dirigible. But, yeah, he was up there and then suddenly he was in viewing, and I was confused by his speed.
Bro can just, like, teleport.
Yeah?
Like in
Right.
most Disney movies. I feel like a lot of Disney
Oh,
movies
Yeah.
they can teleport.
Yeah, because, yeah.
They don't want to waste time.
Like, look at The Lion King.
Yeah.
Timon and Pumbaa just suddenly get there. They can keep up with 2 full-grown lions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
I
I'm
believe
trying
it.
to tell you that they don't want to waste time on showing you how they get from one
They
locale to the
don't.
other.
Right.
They would rather waste your time with people don't come out of thin air or some
Yeah,
bullshit
this is a kids
song
movie.
they came up with.
Out of thin air.
Out of thin air. People like you don't come out of thin air. So good. Should have won an Academy Award for Best Song that year.
They probably did.
God, I
Did you
hope
look up the
not.
awards?
No. Well, we're not there yet.
Don't want to know that answer.
I do have a thing that I like wanted to be like, good job. So Iago makes a point to say that he doesn't want to split the treasure 40 ways. And I was like, yeah. Like, do they do that on every single treasure hunt? Because that would be annoying as fuck. Like, how much treasure are they getting that they can split it 40 ways and people are happy about it?
Well, clearly
Right.
Saluk was not happy.
Yeah. Well, he just wanted to be the king, so obviously there'd be a reason to be the king, right?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
the split's not even, which is even more so why would you stick around?
Right.
Probably because they would be in jail otherwise.
Camaraderie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
something
Help
like
each
that.
other out. Yeah.
But split 40 ways, oof, that's not much. There better
Big
be some buku treasures, which the King Midas hand is buku treasure. But I don't know about the other.
Yeah. So with the Oracle, I'm going to change topics.
He's
here.
like,
The
I don't
Oracle.
even care.
I'm done with you. The Oracle. What would be your question for her?
Ooh.
Sam's thinking. Tim, you got one?
No.
You're not going to come up with one?
No, you just pass.
I think I started to think of one like when I was watching it, and then I just forgot about it.
Where I can locate a genie. Wouldn't it be nice to have 2 genies? Another genie, I guess.
Another
would be
genie,
the correct
because
term.
the next genie you probably find is going to be Jafar.
Well, you don't know. There
You
could be a
don't.
lot out there. And it'd be nice to have an army of genies instead of an army of thieves. What would your question be?
Ooh. I don't know. If I'm Aladdin?
You didn't even come up with one!
No, I was trying to let you guys do all the
Oh
work.
my.
If I was to ask a question
In the Aladdin realm.
in the Aladdin realm, it would be, why are they trying to steal the staff? It's a joke, because that's what Iago said. And that was his wasted question.
Yeah, poor
The rule of
Iago.
one or something? I'd had to think about it.
Oh no, mine was like, okay, where can I find more oracles?
Yeah. See, me and Tim are thinking on the same wavelength here.
Where did Genie get all this information?
That's a good question. I don't know. That would just be a nice knowledge to have, unless there was like an end-all, be-all source that he got it from, and then you could be all-knowing.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I think Genie just exists in all times, kind of like a Dr. Manhattan situation. He
Yes.
doesn't traverse time. He is just a constant with time. So at any given point, he just knows everything, basically.
Yeah.
Wait, who's Dr. Manhattan?
Watchmen.
Watchmen?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's the big blue dude that you just
Oh,
he walks around naked the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he glows, and he has like 30 of them at one point.
And he knows all time. Is that what you're saying, Tim?
Yeah, because he always exists.
Yeah, he exists in every point in time at the same time.
Ah. I was distracted by trying to figure out who he was while you were talking. But yeah, that would make sense. And he's blue. So there you go.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a twofer.
Yeah. Another one of Tim's golden nuggets of theory. We'll have to
My
come up with a name
theories.
for those.
I like Tim's golden nuggets of
Golden nuggets.
theories. I like that.
Okay, that's a little long
Hmm.
It
to
was.
be a hashtag.
Well,
We'll work
is it
on
as long as Aladdin and the King of Thieves
Well, that's really long.
of a name? It's a whole one. No, I'm just kidding. She's counting.
6 words.
6 words. Actually,
Okay.
it's a pretty long title.
Yeah, it is. It's
Pretty
very
It's
long.
pretty long.
Oh, so Tim, what was your favorite song? I'm gonna go back to that because you
Back
said
to
you
the
hated all of
music.
them.
I just didn't. I was impartial to all of them. They just felt forced and whatnot.
You didn't like Are You In or Out?
I honestly can't remember it.
Are you in or out? If you're in, now give
Oh
a
wait,
shout.
is that the 40 Thieves one?
Well, there's 2 40 Thieves songs.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Welcome to the
No, I think I
40
like the actual
Thieves.
40 Thieves one.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, I think that's the one I liked.
Are you in or out? I have sung that like since I was a child.
Yeah, it's something
I
about
haven't.
like the evil villain songs that are always the best.
Oh yes, because Lion King's best song. They didn't even do it in the new one.
Psh, disgrace.
I know. And then Ursula has the best song. Gaston has some pretty good ones.
Ah, hello.
Gaston
Gaston's
has
song is amazing.
ones.
Which
Yeah.
song? He has 2.
The one where he's talking about how he's as thick as a barge or something.
Yeah.
The one by LeFou, not Gaston.
But Gaston sings most of it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Gaston sings and LeFou like jumps
know.
in and sings with him. Yeah.
And brings it up, perhaps.
But I actually prefer his other song when they're storming the castle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one's good too.
That's because it's an evil song.
And then in Pocahontas, shoot, who's the villain?
Ratcliffe.
Ratcliffe's song, they're savages, savages.
Yeah, that one's
No,
good.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. The villain songs are the best, which was the point I was trying to make.
That's what you
anyway.
said. I'm just agreeing. I'm just giving hard examples.
Emphasize.
But Tim, did you watch through the credits?
No.
So
Oh, you missed out.
I missed out.
yeah.
Yes.
So Genie's in the credits. For starters, he's just randomly in the credits, smushed against the screen, just going up with it.
Like he's like trapped in the TV. It's
Yes.
really great.
And it's a reference to Alien.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his line at the end. I forgot to write it down, but his
Oh,
line at the
yeah.
end is an Alien line.
Really?
It is. Oh man.
The
I
OG
can't remember
Alien?
it now. I know what you're talking about.
Like it's like let me out of here.
It's oh no, I can't think of it.
It's okay, Tim.
Well, go back
I'm
and
gonna go
watch the
nuts
credits
now.
because
Go back and watch the credits, and then
That
when
doesn't
you're
help me right now.
just re-go watch. It's an hour and 20 some minutes to watch Aladdin and the King of Thieves, and then you'll see it.
Or Disney Plus probably saves your.
Spot, yeah.
Technically, don't finish it.
All right. So, do you guys have any more anything else?
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
Okay. While he does that, I'm gonna get the cast going.
I just want to reiterate that they went through all of this just to get married, which is just like bonkers.
I'm just saying,
Right.
she was the opposite of a bridezilla.
Yeah, they're committed.
She was pretty chill about this whole situation.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
So-
she didn't want to get married.
I think she did so badly that she just dealt with everything.
I think she was just like, if it happens, it happens at this point. I've already been waiting this long.
And the Sultan was just like, you did commit a crime, but you came and told me, so we're chill, bro.
We good.
We're chill, bro.
Oh,
Oh?
Did you figure it out?
part of it is Marines, we are leaving, and then he says another one too, though.
Oh. I'm
He
talking about a
says
scene
that.
you didn't see.
No,
Yeah,
well, he definitely
after
does
the
like
credits.
aliens lines.
Okay, because like after the credits, he has an alien line.
Yeah, he says Marines, we are leaving, and then he says,
Oh, that's during the scene when he's trying to capture Kasim.
yeah, and he says another one, but I can't remember it right now. Oh well.
Oh, well. So the cast, I'm going to get into it because Most of these are very shocking.
Of what movie?
Of Aladdin and the King of Thieves. So Aladdin is played by Scott Wayner. I'm going to go with Wayner,
Is
not
that
Wayner.
the OG Aladdin?
It is the OG Aladdin. This is
Nice.
not a normal sequel movie where they got
Random.
all of the actors back.
Yeah.
So Linda Larkin reprised her role as Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
And I should actually say that she's not in much. She does a lot of Jasmine stuff. Even she's still the Jasmine in Wreck-It Ralph 2.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the smallest role ever. She probably has like one line.
Yeah, she came back for that. She's
That's
in
crazy.
like the Kingdom Hearts series as her.
Committed. Well, this is going to sound really mean, but I didn't realize. I think it's more about the script in this one. I didn't realize how annoying her voice was until this movie. She just sounds so dumb.
So the singing,
and like I feel like
they changed singers for her.
no.
That's why you hated.
I think it was her lines because like the original Aladdin, she's like such a nice character and she's like strong and independent and she's great, and then she just like didn't have those qualities.
She just
in this
didn't
movie.
have as many lines. This one was purely focused on Aladdin.
And I think her lines were stupid.
Oh yeah.
So it made her sound stupid, but continue.
The actor that plays Aladdin is Steve Hale in Full House. He's one of the main characters.
Okay.
But he also does his role throughout. As anytime they need Aladdin, he's there.
Wow, they're committed to the Aladdin-ness.
They are. Now, Genie, in a shocking turn of events, is played by Robin Williams.
Who's Robin Williams?
I'm
His face.
I know you know who he is. So, this is the last time Robin Williams ever voiced the Genie.
Wow, thanks
Yep.
for depressing us.
Yep, you're welcome.
Okay, thank
All right, going on. Iago is played by Gilbert Gottfried.
Of
Who
course.
is
Godfrey.
Gilbert Godfrey?
He's Iago.
I understand that.
He just does random voice acting. He's a comedian.
Because I like recognize
You
his
would
name.
know him if you saw him because he sounds exactly like the bird.
Yeah,
Okay.
that is his normal voice.
That is his actual voice.
So do I know him? So do I know him because he's Iago?
Yes.
Like that's why I recognize
That is
his
why
name.
you know him.
He's not anything else.
He
Correct.
kind of looks like Iago too.
He kind of does.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Does that mean? I don't know.
Ish. I mean,
I already called Jasmine dumb, so it's fine.
we've already crossed the line.
Yeah.
We're just not returning
It's
over
too
the
late.
line.
It's too late.
Now, the Sultan is played by Val Betton.
Is he the OG Sultan too?
Yes.
Nice.
He also plays Dr. David Q. Dawson in The Great Mouse Detective.
Sweet. Haven't seen that movie.
I know, we started it with who's the bad guy? Radigan.
Oh, I was gonna say Ratcliffe again, and I'm like, not right.
Not right.
So Luke is played. Sam clearly named him as Jerry Orbach,
I love Jerry Orbach.
who plays Lumiere in Beauty and the Beast.
You know, I think he's also in Dirty Dancing.
He is the father in Dirty Dancing.
So Tim, it's meant to be. You're gonna have to watch it eventually. Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. Razul. All right, I'm gonna just name this character Razul.
Who is that? A
Okay.
random thief? Oh no,
No.
no, no! The guard.
He is the guard.
Woo!
He is.
He is also one of Mickey and Friends' main characters. He's
Yes.
Pete. Tim, do you know who Pete is?
Nope.
From the Goofy movie.
He's the next door neighbor,
Did you see the Goofy movie?
or an extremely goofy movie.
Yeah, I've seen it, but it's been a while.
He's always the like bad dog.
Yeah.
The fat bad dog. If that rings any bells. If not, no big deal.
Yeah, and Pete's actually been around since like the black and white versions of
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
He's got to be. Oh wait, it's not the same voice actor.
It is not, but he is played by the same voice actor of Pooh Bear.
Oh, okay.
Yep, Jim Cummings is it. He is.
I didn't know that was Pete. I
Yeah,
just don't know him as Pooh Bear.
yeah. So Jim Cummings, also known as the voice actor that you will see in almost every movie, apparently.
Yeah.
He's in so many things.
Like what?
I just wrote down Pooh Bear and Pete because I didn't feel like writing down because he has so many minor roles that it takes forever to scroll through IMDb.
How many things do you have on IMDb?
I didn't look at the number. I just know it's a lot.
Okay.
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 She's just grilling me over here, guys.
Usually you come with more facts.
I know.
I'm just
I have more actors in this one than I normally do.
okay.
The Oracle is played by CCH Pounder.
Who's that?
She's an Avatar, not the Last Airbender, like the blue one.
Okay.
And she's in The Shield. Now, I wrote this down because I've never watched The Shield.
Mm-mm.
And Tim, have you?
No.
Okay. But we all have watched Sunny. It's Always Sunny in
Yep.
Philadelphia
I
enough.
knew where you were going. Yeah.
And Dennis, when they're on the cruise ship, they
Yeah.
ask Dennis
Yep.
to do CCH Pounder's voice.
They do?
Yeah. Because
Yep.
you know how he's doing all the... He's like doing all the lines as other people?
No.
Oh.
On the cruise ship episode?
Yeah, when they're in the brig before they drown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They asked him to do CCH Pounder's voice.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm not going to do it because I cannot do it.
Wait, so who is she?
CCH Pounder.
What the hell?
All I got for you, I don't know her.
Chipped. Here, give me your phone. I want to know what she looks like.
Okay.
You can continue.
All right, and drum roll, Sam. Give me a drum roll before you do the phone stuff. Tim, do you know who Kasim is?
Do what?
Do you know who the voice actor of Kasim is?
No.
Okay, I'll start giving you hints till you can get it.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna work, okay?
It probably will
I don't
work.
know names.
It'll probably
No,
work.
you don't. You just need to know the character from this movie.
Kasim.
CCH Pounder looks familiar.
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff, but
I
those are
thought
her
she
two.
sounded like Sigourney Weaver, but it clearly wasn't.
No, it was not.
Okay, so he has a thick accent.
He has a very thick accent. He asks to stand on a cardboard box in one film.
Mm-hmm.
And you also never throw him. Or, well, you wouldn't tell another character in the film if he would be tossed.
Mm-hmm.
He counts his kills with another character throughout the entire film.
He also plays two characters in the second of the films.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Come on, Tim.
He has long red hair.
Bloomy. Orlando Bloomy?
No.
Red hair.
Oh.
The other one. Gimli.
Oh.
Also
Well,
Streeter.
I was like, wait, the other one, and I was trying to picture Orlando Bloom with red hair, and then try and figure out whose name that was.
No, Gimli.
Oh,
Gimli.
my.
Wait, I don't know about.
He is in. It's John Rhys Davies. He's the only one that did not get the little fellowship leaf, the Lorthion leaf tattooed on him from the fellowship. His stunt double did for him.
Nice. I think this is funny because the whole film, I was like, man, that sounds a lot like Gimli. But we just started the fellowship this weekend, so I was like, I am straight up hearing shit. There's no way Gimli's in this movie. And then we stopped the credits, and I was like, do you notice anything? And I'm like,
I stop it on the names. It does. This names doesn't list them next to anybody.
They just list them all together with voice talents. And I was like, oh, John Rhys Davies. I recognize that name. I was like, but I don't know who he plays.
So I had to try and do
it was
Gimli.
A mess. So it turns out I was right, but it's not crazy. And I promised that we watch other movies besides Lord of the Rings, even though from our podcast you would think that's all we watch.
Tim, how often do you watch it?
Oh, man.
Never.
A lot.
Really?
I don't know.
A decent amount.
Yeah.
We have minimum of one watch through limit every year.
Yeah, once a year at least.
Well, we used to do when we would do road trips when I was a kid. That was the go-to.
Oh yeah.
I would watch all three.
Yeah.
Did you do
nowadays,
extended?
if it's there, I'll watch it basically. If I'm in the mood for something like it or the music or whatever,
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
But he also is Salah in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. He's in a good amount of things.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen him as his normal self in other things.
Yeah. But he is actually the tallest member of the cast of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Of the Fellowship. But
wait, he's taller than Orlando Bloom? Is Orlando Bloom tiny?
He's 5'10" probably.
Yeah, he's average, I think.
Wait, so how tall is Gimli?
Oh, let's look it up.
Yeah. I was like, Orlando Bloom does not look tiny. Maybe he is. Yes.
Yeah?
Here's
Cut this out.
Google's going to tell us.
6'1".
Is John Rhys Davies?
Yeah. But Christopher Lee was 6'5".
Yeah, he's huge.
Ooh.
He's a monster. Wait, how tall is Orlando Bloom?
damn.
That was what you're supposed to be looking up.
Oh, I thought I was supposed to be looking up John Rhys Davies.
Well, I guess both. Might as well.
Orlando Bloom. Height. He's 5'11". He's an inch taller than me.
Okay.
You didn't know. I am 5'10".
If you can't do math, he's 5'10".
5'11" minus 1 is my height.
5'12".
He is
Do you
5'12".
have any other notes on the cast?
I do.
Sorry.
Kasim was originally not supposed to be played by John Rhys Davies,
Okay.
but instead by Sean Connery.
I'm sorry. I knew that because you could just tell. You could just tell.
They wanted a thick accent.
Yeah, you could tell that he really played up his accent. Okay.
He was
Damn
originally
it, missed
supposed to be.
opportunity.
Sean Connery just had. He couldn't get scheduled in time.
He's probably doing Bond films.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think he
No.
was out of the Bond
This is
films
in the
by the
90s.
90s.
Yeah,
He's probably doing Dragonheart.
He was doing. Dragonheart was around this time.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it.
She was obsessed with it.
Oh, that's
So
a good
good.
movie too.
We gotta rewatch that one.
Yeah. Who's in that?
Dennis
Draco
Quaid's in
Malfoy. Draco Malfoy's in that. Not Draco. Lucian Malfoy.
Nice. Well, Dennis Quaid's in it too.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm not a huge Quaid fan.
Okay, well, if we rewatch it and you utter a single negativity about it, it will be.
Yeah, but you guys have said negativities about Aladdin and the King of Thieves.
I'm just kidding.
I know.
Continue on with your notes.
So this, at the time when this movie was released, it had the 4th highest straight-to-video earnings.
The 4th highest?
The 4th highest.
What was above it?
I don't know, but it earned
What?
it earned $186 million.
And that's the 4th highest. Well,
That's
dang.
the 4th highest. That's impressive for straight-to-movies.
Well, that was a thing back then. That's why I was curious what was ahead of it. Like, what other straight-to-video movies were cream of the crop?
Hopefully not Peter Pan 2.
That was later.
I know, that was a shot at Sam right there.
I was just going to say that this is considered one of the better ones, so it's
It is.
interesting that it was 4th.
This is considered the 2nd best sequel.
What's the first best?
Cinderella 3.
Yeah, but that came like 50 million years late.
That doesn't make sense. Tim, what year do you think Cinderella 3 came out?
There's a Cinderella 3.
There's Cinderella 2 as well.
When did the first one come out?
Ooh, 50s, right?
So old. I don't know.
Let's go with the 50s.
Oh, I got no guess.
Just guess. You got
80s.
like 2007.
Yeah, I was right.
Wait, I thought it was 17.
No, 2007.
That's still pretty late considering a lot of the
Yeah.
straight to videos came out.
In the 90s.
Yeah, 2007. How old were we? We were getting up there. I was graduating 8th grade, I think.
2007, yeah, I was like 16. But yeah, this movie not only was the 4th highest grossing film, straight to video film, it won the Annie Award and World Animation Celebration Award for straight to video films.
Dang, look at it go.
It did. And
so other people share your opinion.
yeah, it's amazing. The director of it was Tad Stone.
Okay.
Household name, of
course. Did he direct all of those straight to videos?
No. He created Darkwing Duck, though.
Nice.
Created and wrote that show. He produced Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Classic.
Gummy Bears.
What?
The Adventures of Gummy Bears?
I never saw that.
Yeah, it was an 80s show. We weren't alive.
Tim?
He was alive for a year.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I've seen it, but I only had
Really?
Disney. Yeah, I didn't have any. I only had Disney and Nickelodeon growing up, so I got to watch all the old Disney shows like Aladdin and Little Mermaid.
So you didn't see Samurai Jack as a kid?
No, I did not, because I didn't have Cartoon Network until the 6th grade, which was during the Majin Buu saga of Dragon Ball Z.
So you had a deprived childhood because you didn't see Samurai Jack?
Samurai Jack came around like 2001. I had Cartoon Network around that time.
I was just kidding.
Oh, okay.
I mean, half kidding.
Oh, and then another show he produced was Buzz Lightyear of Starkman.
Noise.
Fantastic TV show where they replaced Tim Allen with Patrick Warburton as Buzz Lightyear.
I feel like that's allowed. If you're gonna replace Tim Allen, you might as well make it Patrick Warburton.
Yes, and now he still is working.
Really?
He's under the Fox brand,
which is under the Disney brand now.
Which is now under the Disney brand. But he started back in 2011 as a storyboard artist for Bob's Burgers.
What?
Yeah, he helps work on Bob's Burgers. So, Tad Stone, there you go.
Tad Stone, you the man.
And my final note is, did you notice at the end of the movie, the Arabian Nights was like a different version?
Word.
They were originally going to have the peddler Continue.
You gotta continue. You're the only one that hasn't sung.
That's all I got.
Oh man.
Arabian. No, you gotta do it.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't think I said half those words correctly, but
Did you say Alibaba?
Yeah, I think you did.
I did say Alibaba.
So the end reprise. Is it end reprise or prize?
I just thought it was reprise.
That word of Arabian Nights was originally going to be in Aladdin.
Okay.
But they felt that because they wanted to do a TV show or something, so they didn't ever make it. They didn't put it at the end of the original one because it really looked like they just finalized the story with the peddler who began the story of Aladdin singing and having him end the movie of the third movie was like just a nice like little bookend.
Yeah, but like I actually had beef with that because they just seems like he.
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna jump on me for it, but I just felt like they tossed him in there. They just tossed him in there. Like if he had been at the beginning too, like I get that it's a bookend, but he felt tossed in there, and I was like, really?
Maybe if you watched all three of them in a row, it wouldn't feel as much as that. But...
Is he the end of the second one? Maybe.
No, he's not in. I don't know if he's in the second one, but he's only at the beginning of the first one.
I know. Which would make sense if they like put him at the beginning of each one, right?
No, you would put him. You either put him at the beginning of the first one and the end of the last one.
It felt like it was just they were throwing us a bone. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, they had the whole song recorded.
Yeah, so they were just like copy paste.
Yeah. Well.
More to my copy paste theory.
Tim, what did you think? We need to know your opinion. Sam's hot take on it. I liked it.
I'm a little lost, if I'm gonna be honest.
For the peddler.
The peddler, the little dude from the original one who sings Arabian Nights.
And he like starts the story off where he's like, in the Cave of Wonders.
Yeah.
He's the one who closes out this one.
They're like in the marketplace and he says
something. And he's like, this story's over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a good bookend.
I liked it.
Ha!
Oh no! I think Tim just was like, I'm over this conversation. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Little that.
So, Sam, would you flip it on? We're going to just hop into it.
Shockingly, I would. I enjoyed it.
Shockingly?
Yeah, why is it shocking? You've had mostly praise for this film.
Well, because everything that I disagreed on, you made it seem like...
I blew it out of proportion. Yeah, I know I did.
Adam really fought for this one.
Yeah. Well, when we landed on straight to video, he knew exactly what he wanted to watch. So.
Oh yeah, I've been wanting to rewatch this forever.
So you really liked it, but yeah, I would turn it on. I think that it stands the test of time. Like there are some questionable songs as we discussed, but like for the most part, I really didn't have many notes to take, and like that's an accomplishment because as you guys know, like I usually have a lot of beef. I had
two or three
little beef patties, and they
weren't
weren't even
sliders. This one,
yeah. You might have had like a little hot dog stand sort of beef burger joint.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even have a restaurant.
I didn't have a full restaurant. Yeah, so I'd flip it on. Tim?
Yeah, I'd flip it on. It felt like a little forced of a sequel, seeing as I thought it was the second and it was actually the third. But I can't say I didn't enjoy it. So yeah, I would flip it on. Yeah.
And I would clearly flip it on.
Are you sure?
10 out of 10. Flip it on always. Yeah, especially if you're Aladdin, if you really enjoyed the first Aladdin, a lot of the elements from the first one translate over to this one.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine Genie's role in the first one and multiply it by 5.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's Robin Williams in his prime craziness, which is worth a watch for sure.
There are so many like little things he just like pops in as like Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah, I loved that.
Yeah, like a little Mrs. Doubtfire scene, which is great.
Yeah.
Wasn't that during that was the ad-lib scene, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, because he was talking to Jasmine.
Yup.
Yeah, that was
Look
good.
At that.
So did we tell him where we watched it?
We did not tell you where we watched it. In a shocking turn of events, we watched it on Disney Plus.
So yeah, so just in case you have that. Or break out your VHSs and your VHS players, because it was straight to video, and you can watch it that way. Good luck.
My parents probably still have the VHS.
Wow.
I can almost guarantee you they do.
Aggressive. But do they have a VHS player?
Yeah, they still have their TV. They still have their old TV with a VCR built in.
Dang. That's a
I don't know
relic.
where it is though. They might have thrown it out. I haven't been over there for a while.
All right, let's get that wheel going.
All right, so Sam's turn to pick.
Is my turn again? She says every episode.
Yeah, every third episode, she's like, "It's my turn."
It's my turn again.
Are you writing this down?
Wait a minute. What was before
I'm pretty
this?
sure it's my turn.
Taxi driver.
Taxi driver, yeah.
And you had the
Did
ring.
I
That
pick
was your.
that?
Yeah,
I picked that.
you picked that.
I picked that.
You picked that one.
Are you saying, like, yes, you did pick that, or are you in
I
disbelief that you
picked
picked
that.
that?
He picked it. Okay, we're gonna spin. I'm going. I'm not letting her see. Do 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 do. Classics.
Ah, well, we already know what we're watching.
Oh,
Is it on a streaming service though? We'll look into that.
Well, if it's on a streaming service, we'll watch it.
But
I have the DVD. I'll mail it up to Ohio. Oh, man. Alrighty. Well, thanks for listening to us, as always, in our craziness.
Woo!
Yeah, feel free to reach out to us on social media. Tell us where you're listening from. If you liked Aladdin and the King of Thieves, if you hated it.
yeah, that's my line. Aladdin and the King of Thieves. You're not paid. Neither am I though.
Our handle is at Flix on both Instagram and Twitter. And you can find us wherever podcasts are. So Anchor, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, the whole gambit. Give us a listen. Did I forget anything?
Arabian Night.
No.